Well, yes, those people on CNN, ABC, Fox News, BBC, and all the rest of them, they are paying very close attention to what is said in the communication technology environment like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the rest of them. And I'm going to tell you why is or why I'm saying this. They are paying attention, and this is my observation. Since the past, I say 5-6 years, they keep talking about white blacks, browns, and so on, and the Vikings and the Vikings, and they keep talking about the Vikings and the Vikings and the Vikings. Mr. Trump said the Vikings should come here because they are the strongest. The Mexicans and the Cubans are not, but the people where Melania Trump was born and the rest of Trump's wives, because Trump, remember, he is not a Viking. He is Scot. And his father is from Bavaria. Yes, conquered by the Spaniards for 200 years. That is why they are so good at what they do, like building stuff, art, and so on. So now they figured out, hey, wait a minute. We've been talking all this crap, trying to prop ourselves up, the white and the white and the white. And these people on YouTube are telling us that we are actually inferior. This is so funny. Because now, go and look it up for yourself. Not just pay attention to what I'm saying. Now they are writing articles about saying something like this. All Vikings are not blonde-headed, blue eyes. All Vikings now have brown hair and brown eyes. Yes, the Vikings are the least successful of all European tribes. It's a matter of fact that the Vikings, when they start raiding churches, temples, people with cloth, they were teaching religion, no weaponry, and they start raiding those places and just devastate them. They start getting brave and they start attacking people like the Asturians, like the Bascos, like the Normans, like the Gallegos, like the Leonese and Visigoths, and they got destroyed. They got destroyed to the point that today they don't call themselves Vikings anymore. They learn Christianity, they learn shipbuilding, because remember, they call him the greatest maritime gang ever existed. On the long boats, and they came to America. The reality is they did not. They have to change to galleons and all this modern technology the true Vikings had. So that is what CNN is doing right now. They are trying to confuse you even further. First they say the Vikings and the whites are number one. Then I come along and say, hey, guess what? You are lying. And now they trying to walk back by telling you, oh, no. They are Vikings too. They are inferior too. But that is not so. Not so whatsoever. The Visigoths were no inferior to no Viking. It's a matter of fact that they conquered them and they no longer were Vikings. They were conquered them, and they can kick and scream all they want, and they say the Baroque architecture was created by crazy Spaniards in very dark places. The reality is that the Habsburg kingdom ended in World War I, 1918. That is how strong they are. And they were. And yes, they did all kind of crazy sin, but every single detail of craziness made the world advance, the civilization advance. So when CNN, ABC, BBC London, they're attacking you and their names are German names, they're just confusing you. They're just confusing maybe even Donald Trump. Donald Trump actually now he thinks he's a Viking. And the reality is his ancestors have to run into the Britain Islands because they could not make it in the main island, in the main continent of Europa, named after a Hellenist goddess, the wife of whom? Hercules. So now, Mr. Donald Trump, no, you are not the superior biology, not even the superior ethnic group. You are superior to nothing. And right now you are attacking the tribes, the native tribe of the United States of America and the American continent. And that will come to haunt you. That will come to haunt all of us in the United States of America. Because we have become tyrannical. Because we have a guy like Mr. Barr. Mr. Barr right now, I have no idea why the Congress of the United States of America do not remove him. Saying that the laws and the regulation imposed on this coronavirus thing is worse than slavery. That is how tyrannical we have become. That's how the United States of America government have been lost. We no longer control our government. The people of the United States of America no longer control the government. Only 30% of them are involved. And out of those 30%, they are completely conditioned into being Vikings, superior to others. And the reality is, they are the most inferior, confused people ever demised in the European continent. So analyze what I'm just saying. Before you get into a contest with someone, and if you from the American continent and your heritage is Navajo, Azteca, Maya, Mexicali, and some blonde hair come along and say this is my country, make sure that you learn how to deal with it. Learn who are the Asturians, who are the Vascos, who are the Gallegos or the Celts, the Galicians. Who are the Galicians? Yes, find out who they are and how they dealt with Viking raiders, with pirates. Fight for your country, for your land. Do not let these people call you radical and call you names. They are the evil, not you. This country is yours. You go to work every day and you don't even have time for culture, for music. And this day, not even to have a nice meal. Completely, the food supply is devastated. You cannot even find good food anywhere. All you find is just greasy, unhealthy, man-made crap. And who is producing that? Who is supplying that to you, to the population of the United States of America? The industrialists. The one that now are backing down and saying the Vikings are no blonde-headers. All of them were no blonde-headers. Saludos. Saludos to those Viking wannabe. If you are an angry Viking, guess what? Your grandfather was conquered. Saludos.